our goal at all. Our goal is to create a peaceful community of our own that supports British values, that's welcoming and inclusive of everybody that also supports British values. So what you're doing in going out on the streets and flexing your muscles, and let's get it right, there have been videos of attacks of white men by Muslim gangs where they've beaten them with sticks, they've mobbed them and kicked them in the head, kicked them on the floor while they were down. Really, really bad, a really bad look. And the British people are seeing that. The rest of the British people are seeing that. And it's not a good look for the Muslim community. So you're not doing your communities any favours at all by running around flexing. You better just chill in, because nobody's coming into your communities to attack you or your mosques. That's not a thing that's going on. Not with genuine patriots. You might get some scumbag kids that are doing it, but the genuine patriot movement is no interest in that whatsoever. But obviously what happens is if you start attacking people, then there's a response and it escalates, it gets out of control. So my message to the Muslim community is just chill. Don't listen to what crazy Keir said. Keir needs to calm down. The MDL needs to stand down, and Keir, two-tier Keir, needs to calm down, because there is no pogrom happening of the Muslim community in the United Kingdom, and there never will be. It's not something that the British people do. Next thing to address is two-tier Keir. He really needs to calm down. He's throwing about all sorts of threats. He thinks by threatening the British people they'll stop protesting. Well, you've got another thing coming, Keir. The more you push British people, you're probably the most unpopular Prime Minister in history, and that's saying something, because you've had some really bad ones in the last few years. Calamity May. Who else have we had? We had Bumbling Boris. We had who was the other fellow that just got booted? I can't remember his name. Dishy Rishi Sunak, or Ridiculous Rishi. And now you, two-tier Keir. I mean, come on. You know, the bar for being Prime Minister is ridiculously low. Yeah, anyway, two-tier, you need to calm down. Stop threatening people with terror legislation. Stop demonizing. We know who you're talking about when you talk about people that's run away. You talk about Tommy Robinson. Stop demonizing Tommy Robinson. You know he hasn't instigated this. We know what you're doing. We know the game you're playing. Just wind it in. Everybody just needs to take a bit of a chill and pull back from the brink. Media, you just need to sit down and get away from your computers. I've seen some absolute, and there was an article in The Guardian by some weird looking woman. I don't know what her name was, I can't remember, and it was vile. It was just poisonous. It was like some woman scorned, for goodness sake. It was the most ridiculous vitriolic letter I've ever, or letter, might as well have been a letter, editorial piece I've ever heard in my life. And this is widespread in the media. The media are demonizing people that have done absolutely nothing wrong. Finally, to the protesters, cool down. Do not get involved in rioting. It does not help your cause, whatever your cause is, or our cause. I know what my cause is. You going and burning and rioting and attacking the police and attacking migrant hotels does not help our cause one iota. It puts it back. It sets it back. Don't do it. Do peaceful protest. We've been doing peaceful protest outside Migrant Hotel for a year now, and I heard yesterday that the hotel is going to close in 4 months. So we'll wait and see on that one, but that's what I've been promised by a local politician. So there's no need to get involved in violence. And if any of you that are protesting get involved in violence, and if you hit someone or attack someone because they've got a brown face or a black face, you're a piece of scum. You're an absolute scumbag. You're racist and you don't belong in any movement. And to be honest with you, if you're beating people up just purely because of the colour of their skin, you should be in jail. Same as with the MDL guys. If you're beating people up just because they're white or because they're English or because you think they're EDL, which doesn't even exist, you should be in jail. And this is where we need a bit of balance, we need a bit of common sense, and we need everybody to calm down. And I maintain my position. If you want to go to legal, legitimate, peaceful protests, whatever community you're from, there should only one community, the people that love this country, that's the community I'm interested in, of all colours and all creeds and all backgrounds. But if you want to go to a protest, it is your right to go to a peaceful protest and exercise your democratic right. So if you want to go to any of these protests, I don't know who's organising them, it's nothing to do with me, but you have a legal right to go to those protests. And I think That is the best way, that is the best safety valve to let off steam, is going to protest. Otherwise, things are going to fester, and they're going to fester, and they're going to blow up, and it's going to be even worse than it has been this week. And the final thing is, this is not the end of the world. This is not mass chaos. Elon's wrong on this, as much as I like and respect Elon. This is not civil war. This is in Northern Ireland, when we were in the army, we used to call it minor aggro. I've seen worse violence at a Middlesbrough football match in the 80s than what's going on here. So everybody needs to chill out a little bit and just realise this is not the end of the world. But today, for the sake of our country and for the sake of our movement, keep it peaceful. Do not riot. Do